Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So yes, last time you guys fought fire. Lots and lots of
With
fire.
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 Yeah,
Yes.
we're definitely not Baiguangs.
Yes. Oh, right. We should probably like officially start. So yeah, welcome everyone. Good to see you out. Last week we fought fire. Lots of fire with fire, and we totally didn't fight evil Baiguangs. That didn't happen. They were a totally unique creature. So you know, no worries. And move that off to the side.
And there were no bearskin rugs, just bushes.
Yeah, it's just all bushes. Bushes everywhere. Although in this setting, perhaps a bearskin rug wouldn't be completely out of the question.
No, they're
But,
bushes.
yeah, but just bushes.
You barbarian.
All bushes. That's Poppy.
It's true.
Just Poppy.
Congratulations, Poppy. You now have a couple of bearskin rugs at your house. I hope you're happy.
No, they're bushes. They're clearly bushes.
These bears have been smited by the light.
Oh, well, I don't know if I should do this thing, but I'll do this thing anyways.
Heck, I've been greened.
You have bushes on you.
Alright.
Don't pay attention to the bear.
Pay no mind to the man behind the curtain. Alright.
No, the scribbling on the front of the curtain is much more distracting.
After fighting all this fire, you talked to Little Time, who reported he saw something very strange in the jungle, a little bit of a distance from the town. And the village elder said that you should probably go head over to Hoshan and see what's going on, since really the strange that creatures of fire should be running around.
Well, Sean.
So we will go ahead, and the group said that we will go ahead and pick up with the group arriving to where Time said he saw all that junk. As I...
That junk.
Man, smells like onion. As I load up another browser.
Poppy is first.
Of course, man, it should smell like onion. I was cutting onions for my meal.
Which way is forward here?
Okay, good. It looks like everyone's working properly. That makes me happy to see.
It's so crowded on this little square.
Just
Hey, we can play tic-tac-toe.
It's true.
I want to make an escape artist check to get out of the box.
There is no escape artist in 5e.
But we only have 2 of one race. We can never get 3 in a row.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
B has
congratulations, B. You're an honorary unicorn. You have horns.
You're like 3 unicorns. You can be your own row.
That's what unicorn
There we go.
means.
You can
3
be your
horns.
own unicorn.
Just have to use your stretch powers more to extend across.
Alright, there we go. Okay. So that said, you have arrived at basically what's almost a random patch.
Wait a
Get back
minute.
there. Random patch in the
Oh,
jungle.
Hang on.
Whoa. Who's that? Who's that? I saw that.
Who's been messing with the time machine again?
And as you arrive, what you see is a section of forest, or a section of jungle that's been completely frozen. And in the center of it appears to be a circle. And those of you more magically inclined might recognize the residue of powerful magic. And a very...
I can cast 2 spells. No, 4 spells. Does that mean I'm magically inclined?
Aren't you fancy? But
I mean,
yeah,
that's more spells than I can cast, so make it what you will.
So that is what you see as you arrive. Who's marking up my map? You got the O. And as you can see, around where it is, the vegetation is, dead, withered, whatever have you. And yeah, that's pretty much what you see. What do you guys do?
I asked Juno if this is good water or bad water.
Water.
Is that not water?
Is that
Or
water?
is that a house?
A house?
Is that a
What-
house?
What are you seeing?
Is it a good house? Is it a good house or a bad house?
The magic circle?
Are
Is that a
I
It looks like water.
did you not hear my description I just gave?
I was so...
Hang on, is this
Pay
in or out of,
attention to the
is this-
DM!
is this in or out of character? I need to know.
This is out of character.
Okay.
or is it?
I think we're about to find out.
There
Is it good or bad, Juno?
That sounds enough in character. Juno, if you wish, you can give me a nature or arcana check.
That is something I should do. It is also I should also have my character sheet open by now.
This is also probably true.
I'm pretty sure I have nature because I'm pretty sure everyone has nature.
You said nature or arcana?
Yes.
I do have nature.
Alright, I flipped all of you looking the right direction because it's a bit silly for you facing your backs.
Except for
No,
me.
we're just all moonwalking toward the.
I will make a nature check.
Alright. Well, it's definitely not natural, I can tell you that much.
I'll make an arcana check.
You know what the heck?
Wow.
Heck,
Yeah, sure, why not?
There we go. One person has something.
okay, I can't arcana this either.
You can tell that, well, essentially it's a form of teleportation magic that used primal energies to do so, which isn't normally a thing that nature does. In fact, nature is kind of not fond of that kind of magic or that use of it. Essentially, the best way to put it is someone defiled the laws of nature to make this happen.
Heresy.
Oh boy.
So essentially, this is sort of teleportation magic with ice magic fused into it, and kind of ripped this particular section of the jungle a new one, as it were.
So, it seems that the fire creatures teleported in with ice magic.
Is that ice?
Go
I
look
think
at it
so.
and find out.
It was.
Well, the white stuff you see
Link-
is
Juno
Link-
said so. It must be safe.
Lick the magic circle. This is a fine plan.
as you step over there,
Tingly.
you feel the residual of, again, powerful magic, and it's cold. Everything is covered in ice. Things are dead, and one of the trees lashes out at you as it takes a step forward.
Ooh. It's a witch tree. Does it have little fire motes floating around it?
I walk the positive path around it. The good path.
Hold on.
You should walk the backwards path and not walk towards
There
it
we
at
go.
all. Oh no.
As two small bushes spring to life as well and lash out at you. That's
Oh no,
initiative.
I was
Oh
hiding.
dear.
Well,
Okay, can I use my nat ones on these?
Yes, you may use your nat one.
Okay.
Oh,
I had advantage and I still nat one. I'm so salty. I spent my magic item to get advantage on that. I still nat one.
Oh,
I'm sad. And then B
Oh.
rolled higher without it. And then I was really salty.
Rip.
So we have two that we haven't rolled for. Yeah.
Just go ahead and roll for this one if you want, or you can pick one of your numbers.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna roll.
I'm gonna roll for this one.
I think
Okay.
I will too because I
Uh,
don't remember where my number. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, I pinned them all.
I mean, I had pretty bad numbers in there, so.
I had good numbers. I want to hold on to those.
Come on, I'm hoping for that nat one.
Well, that is a 24. That's a 19 that you got, so...
Well, it's not.
Sorry to disappoint, but it appears you've done extraordinarily well.
How sad.
How average?
Oh, switch digits. Excellent. Who are we missing? Oh, no, it's everybody. Okay.
Are you gonna put me on there?
Right.
No, I am the team.
Carrying
That's
us.
B is the one who's missing. Okay, that's...
Oh, also, I assume we didn't. Did we heal since the last time, or are we still?
A short rest happens if you want to spend... So if you want to spend your hit dice.
I know B emptied out all of her healing on us. Wait,
And-
was there a short rest or a long rest?
Short
rest, I
rest.
think. Also, where did I
Oh,
go? Where did I go in the initiative order?
And what's your...
I-
I'll just that in a sec. What is your total, Poppy? 1 plus what?
Let me check my dex. My dex is okay. It's +3. Okay, yeah, it's 4.
Okay.
Hey, look, I might actually go before the bushes.
No, you fumbled, so I'm having you go after them.
Oh.
Normally you would go before, because they actually have a negative dexterity, but you fumbled. So you're caught completely and totally unawares.
I'm
That said,
so offended.
it is your turn.
Why is no one appearing on the turn order?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was supposed to ask.
I see only one person there.
Why is the
A
turn
bunch of bushes.
Why is the turn order not visible?
Well, I see the turn order.
Yeah,
I just
there's
see
only-
There's just
missing like.
Be in some trees.
No.
That's with me.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying that. Like on the DM screen, I see everything. Like everyone's there, but not on the.
Be in the trees. Band name.
Okay.
I like it. Nature
We'll
band.
just try this again, I guess. Can we just?
Hey,
There we go.
Great. Now I have to input all those values again.
I got it. I think.
There we go.
Let me.
Got mine in.
Just type the number in.
All right, and this thing had a what? Okay.
Someone's kicking me out.
There we go. Okay. All right.
Oh, there's the turn order.
Bottom. And okay, now everything's working properly. All right. There we
I
go.
just put the value in as 1.
Everything is going according to plan. Totally. Nothing is going awry. I don't know what you're talking about. Right. Diambu, it is your turn.
Okay, let's see. Let's do the measurements thing that people so love to do. Okay, that's not so bad. I can split up my attacks among things, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Can you even split it like you split between your movement, unlike a certain other system?
Or wait. No, wait, I'm dumb. Never mind. Wait, maybe. No, yeah, I'm stupid. Okay, can't do that.
Okay then.
Oh no.
And technically, Poppy, you have a 4, not a 1. Technically speaking.
No. Well, if that were technically true, then I'd go first. But
Well, okay.
it's
fine.
effectively a 1.
Ace is high.
Okay.
So,
One
Diambu,
square
what
by
you got?
6 square. That sounds good. Okay, so I'm gonna use Dianbu's action to use his breath weapon on the bush.
There we go. Accurate
Excellent.
number.
You should probably. Wait, what's the range on that?
Are you?
It's you can do like a line. Wait, hold on a second. I'm stupid. I can do,
Isn't it a cone?
or it can be a cone, but it can be a line, I think. Yeah, 3 square cone. Okay, I'm actually. here and then do that.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to breathe.
A cone on me too, because I'd love that.
No, I think you're just out of reach.
You're out of range, just barely.
Damn it!
Fire
Alright,
bad
so-
puppy.
So that is, I assume, dexterity saving throws.
Dexterity equivalent to. Okay, what's my con modifier? God, I should know this stuff. 2 and 3. So 11 DC.
11. Okay. So the one on top failed. The one on the bottom failed.
Oof. That's 2d6 fire damage, I assume.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yes. Yes, it is fire. You're not Dragonborn. You don't get to pick your element.
Or inferior born.
You're filthy
Well,
half-breeds.
he is dragonborn. He's just also horseborn. But that just doesn't have as good of a ring to it.
I mean, you could say Dragonborn are technically human-born. If this, I mean, that's what the parent was.
It's a
Damage. Vi.
Dovahkiin.
What's your damage, Vi? Not Vi. Danbu. What's your damage?
What do you mean, what's my damage?
Well, you need to roll it.
Oh, duh.
Put fire on them.
I need to know how much damage I'm doing to these things. How much damage you're doing to these things. Okay. You've incinerated both of them. Congratulations.
Oh,
Did something. Great.
well
So
done.
just go ahead and.
And, is it thickly forested, this area?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to climb on top of to climb up a tree.
Right. I forgot to mention that this is all difficult terrain. So moving on.
I mean, that just
Oh,
means
right.
it's half speed, right?
Yeah. So basically 2 squares per movement.
Oh, you don't know how you don't.
Right. Is that everything, Dan?
Wait. This is a jungle. Natural Explorer makes it so that difficult terrain.
That
Oh,
is
your
true.
group's
He's a
travel.
ranger.
Well, yeah. I mean, but it doesn't apply to combat, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, it's only travel. It's not like movement.
But
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would
Oh, huh.
make you use. Oh, does it not?
It specifies travel and not movement.
Wait, are you using the classic ranger or the revised ranger?
Yeah, classic, I guess.
You guess.
I didn't
Well-
I didn't know there was a revised one. What are you looking at me for?
The revised one is the
Maybe.
real one.
that's true. They came out with a revised one that's significantly better. Either way,
Yeah.
anything else, Danbu?
Because the revised one does ignore difficult terrain.
No, that'll be all.
All right. And that takes us to Xiao's turn.
Yeah. I'm debating if I also want to use fire or if I just want to stab a tree.
Well, it looks like there's only one tree left to stab.
Yeah.
Yes.
So maybe not necessary. Yeah, no,
I'm-
I can mouse over it on the initiative thing and see it.
Ah,
I know what tree I need to stab.
very good.
All right, what the heck? I'll just do that. So it, or no, I can only go. I can move if I dash. I can move a total of 14 spaces. I don't think I can quite get there though.
Do you have any range?
Oh yeah, that's true actually. I can just shoot it.
Shoot that tree.
Sure. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. That should clearly mark it as danger tree.
It is a danger tree.
Oh, it's got a camouflage. You gotta.
That's why it's danger tree. It's hidden.
Yes.
Yeah. You gotta. And like one of us is gonna be like, okay, I shoot
We can't see the forest for it.
I shoot
Yes.
this tree, guys.
All right.
I mean, you can if you want. I'm not gonna stop you. It'd just be a
Sorry.
waste of an attack.
Shooting it.
That is a hit, I believe.
Technically, that's a short bow, but reflavored.
Yes, it will do you the damage of a short bow, so no extra fire damage for you.
It's purely physical fire.
By the way, Ty, you did double damage on those shrubberies.
Yeah, as
I think.
expected, which is why it roasted them.
Oh,
Did
good
that?
job.
That didn't roll damage, did it? No. Okay, I think it's just a D6 though. Yeah. Yeah.
It begins.
It's happening.
Is it happening? Yeah, it's happening again.
The good news is I won't get attacked by it. I'll take it.
Well, I mean, you add you add your dex to the damage, right?
Do I? I thought I just did with melee.
No, 50%
In
push.
5e. In 5e,
5e.
it's dex.
Okay. Well, no, I know it's dex on the attack. I just didn't know if I added anything to the damage. All right, so 4 damage then.
All right then.
It's not like Pathfinder where it's flat unless you have a composite, and even that adds your strength anyway. It's
Okay.
difference in system.
Also, I think I ended the last session with 14 health, so I should account for my short rest at some point.
I mean, is that anything for you, Dan? Or Xiao? Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, that was all I was gonna do.
B.
Alright, V is going to cast Guiding Bolt. From the tree.
Good spell.
Sounds like a good idea. That is a hit. That also did a lot of damage. You blast as you blast one of those larger branches off of it.
Kaboom.
Kerboom.
Anything else, B?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay. Juno, it is your turn.
I'm gonna scoot up a little bit. It was. Is that tree taking up those 4 squares?
Yes, it is a large creature.
Okay.
It's a big tree.
I'm going to shillelagh my staff just in case, and then I'm gonna thorn whip the thing.
Okay.
And you have
And
advantage.
I have advantage. Yes, I do.
What's your passive wisdom what's your passive insight and perception?
Insight is 14, perception 17.
Okay.
Can I make a thing too? Because my passive insight is 12 and passive perception is 17.
I will explain why I asked later, but for now that's all I need to know. All right, go on and make your.
25 to hit.
That you needed advantage apparently.
Yeah.
All right, well you definitely hit.
Can you pull this thing?
I think I could. I don't think there's any limit to enemy size. No. Yeah, I could pull it. Do you want me to?
Not really.
I mean, I don't-
stab it. I
Alright.
moderately want to stab it.
Well, you can go ahead and stab it. It's not like I could pull it past you. 6 damage.
It's happening.
It's happening.
It begins.
I might have to change everyone's damage dice from D6s if this continues. Like, it's like,
But hang on, but change them to what?
well, for 2D6, roll a D4 and a D8 or something like that. I don't know.
But if you change the dice, how will that help?
Because no, the other dice are
every other dice still has 1 on it.
No. Because remember, the other dice are fine. It's the D6s that are the cursed one.
Right. Are you sure that's the case, and it's not just that like the D20s are the only ones that are okay?
I remember rolling d8s for Hunter's Mark and getting 2 1s and 4 1s with both d6s and d8s.
So,
I got 18 on 46. They're clearly not cursed.
Okay, anyway, can you hit me now?
Juno, is there anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. You guys don't get initiative. Get out of here. Right, yes, this thing's gonna walk forward and attempt to smack you.
Thunk.
Bastard.
Oh.
See, and
That's
because
good
I
to
didn't
know.
pull it, it had to use up 5 feet of its movement.
That thorn whip, is it physical damage?
Yes.
Oh, okay then.
It is a ranged melee attack.
Okay. Right. Going to walk up, and that is a 25 versus your armor class.
Yeah. That's a pretty good hit.
Okay. So that's 19 damage.
Okay.
It's an angry tree.
It's a very
Yeah.
angry tree as it walks up and just smashes you with a large section of its trunk. But it only gets 1 attack as opposed to most of my other monsters, which get like 7. So that's its
It's a
turn.
mini
know what?
boss.
Poppy, it's your turn.
I'm gonna beat it to death with its own arms. I take out the tree branch.
I mean, there are a few tree branches lying around that may have come from it. So
I take out its cousin's tree branch.
Beat it to death with one of its friends.
all right, go for it.
Probably not worth raging here, but I'm scared, so I'm gonna do it.
I know that'd make me angry.
Scared of trees.
Get hit by a tree.
I mean,
Spoilers.
he did like a third of my health, so it's like.
Well, spoilers. It's gonna take you guys a couple of days to get to your next destination. So
So use up all your things.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
yeah, just wait till we get to the glory kill section. Don't worry about it.
24?
Oh.
That is a hit.
Okay, bonus action to grab the tree after damage.
I've seen many things in my years of playing D&D. A unicorn barbarian wrestling a tree is not one of them.
And I got max damage!
The druids call it
Hey.
tree hugging, OC.
This is a physical attack, right?
It is a physical attack.
Okay.
Unless these branches are magic. You would know this.
Hey, that wasn't a 1 on a d6.
Grapple check. Oppose athletics or acrobatics.
This thing apparently has a pretty good strength, so we'll try that. It fails.
Okay, it's grappled.
You have successfully.
This tree is not getting away.
She's just hanging
You
on
have, you have successfully grappled the tree. Let that sentence
Everyone
sink in
else
for a
face
minute.
moves.
Let that sentence sink in. You've successfully
I'm okay
grappled
with it.
the tree. Okay.
That miss?
Yes, that is a miss.
Okay. Poppy's shrunk.
Although you were grappling it, I mean, wouldn't that give you advantage? I don't know.
I already have advantage.
Oh, fair. Oh, right. Yes, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that
I-
case, that's just that.
4 and a 1.
You don't have advantage unless you have the grappler trait.
Okay. Is that everything, Poppy?
Yeah, that's everything.
All right. Right. Yanbu. Take your turn while I try and get over the fact that a unicorn barbarian has grappled a tree.
Okay, let's see. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go plain and simple. Let's not do anything fancy. Can I fly up in the air so that I'm above the tree cover?
Sure thing.
From that height, can I see the tree?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to.
Nothing fancy.
Can you attack twice in one turn with a longbow?
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
that's if you have an extra attack.
I do.
Okay.
Rangers are fancy and stuff.
Right, you're a
But
ranger.
not too fancy.
Rangers are wild.
But yes, you can shoot a bow as many times as you have attacks.
All right, that is 2 hits, doing. All right, couple of projectiles sink into it. I'm not sure. I don't know what your projectiles are. I don't remember what they are. So.
He breathes little fire darts at things.
Oh, very good.
He spits upon thee.
Is that everything?
That is everything. He's gonna remain in the air. I think he can do that, right?
Yeah, you can stay in the air a number of rounds equal to your con mod.
Right, cool. He's gonna keep floating like the bird thing he is.
Right,
I'm the bird, though. Hello.
Hello.
Mr. Thief, what are you doing? Sorry, Mr. Scout, what are you doing?
How dare.
Rude.
All right. So do we... Just gonna go over there. So do we all have advantage on this thing?
No.
No, I
Is it
think
just
Guiding
certain
Bolt's
people?
only the next attack, right?
Guiding bolt
Oh,
is one
okay.
attack. Yes.
Okay. In that case, could I hide and then shoot it?
Yes.
Okay.
Are
There's
you a
plenty of
rogue?
trees to hide behind.
Yes.
You get sneak attack because I'm grappling it.
But I'm not flanking it yet. Or do I get
Well-
that anyways if you're grappling it?
Yeah, if I'm next to it, then you get it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's getting sneak attack's really easy.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. You don't get advantage, but you get sneak attack.
I get sneak attack. Oh, that works for me. I'm just gonna shoot it again then.
Look, I'm exposing a weak point.
Hey, in the tree.
Well, there's a spot where a bird started to nest, so it kind of put a little hole, and then that looks like a bit. As far as the tree's concerned, that looks tender, so might as well. And you hit.
Cool.
All that as the sap starts spurting out of it.
It's lifeblood.
Yes.
So if I get my sneak attack,
Quick, someone get pancakes.
Good night. I need to look at sneak
Was that about a curse?
it was a very distracted tree. Opened itself
Hold on,
right
just,
up.
hold on just a second. I need to see.
Then shine your eyes.
Okay. I was trying to see if your sneak attack damage was reduced or not,
Oh, okay.
because I realized I haven't come across that case before. And for the moment, it seems the first thing I found is yes, but we can come back to that later.
Okay.
So yeah, that was pretty hard hit. This tree's pretty not a lot left to it. And Juno, you sense what was once terrible aggression has suddenly become fear and terror.
I mean,
Yes.
it can't get away now.
You're picking up emotions from this tree. B, it is your turn.
Tree pity. Tree pity. B, I believe. Believe in B.
Believe in the B. That is too. Never mind. Stop. Embarrass
Well,
myself.
believe in the B. That B's in B.
Bees,
Bees.
bees, bees.
And in case anyone's wondering, no allies don't hinder the attacks of other allies, unless you intentionally want to get in the way of the arrow, in which case I'm not going to stop you.
But that's a whole other thing, I imagine.
That's
Okay, yeah, I think I can reach it from here. I'm gonna use my channel divinity.
All right.
It is charm animals and plants.
Okay.
It needs to make a saving throw.
You know, the nice thing about D&D is so many times you come across things you never expect would happen. What did he say? Okay, I'm going to assume you didn't take your wisdom, so I'm going to guess 11 doesn't pass.
No, it does. Definitely doesn't.
Okay. You have successfully charmed the tree.
I'm gonna call it out to let go.
You feel your magic seep into it, and somehow the tree now regards you as a trusted ally and friend. How you know this, you're not 100% sure, but magic, so don't worry about it.
Is this our new party member?
Not fight us anymore. You can let go of it.
I scream, "Are you crazy?"
Some have said
Also,
that.
I feel the need to bring up this image again. Let me find it here.
Well, while Derp is looking for that,
Oh yeah, ignore me. Just keep going.
Some have said that, but
did you have more to say, B?
I trust in the bee. I believe, so I let go.
I believe that the terrible puns will not cease.
True.
Is it everything, B?
yes.
Marvelous. Juno, what are you going to do with your turn?
Well, what is the tree doing?
The tree seems to have, well, the tree is the equivalent of sort of flailing, attempting to, panicking is the best way to put it.
Can I drop this tree as a free action?
Yes.
Okay, I drop this item.
The tree and the unicorn are no longer embracing violently.
Poppy's a bag of surprises. Everyone here's a bag of surprises.
So that is what's happening. The tree and Poppy have disengaged. The tree is uncertain what to do at the moment.
But is it aggressive still?
Not for
No.
about a minute.
At this very moment, it strikes you more as a wounded animal more than anything else. Cornered, yes, it will attack you, but uncornered, it will not.
Well,
Can I try and get it out of the cold?
Is anybody going to level any attacks against this tree?
not if it's not if it stays passive.
I mean, I was hoping to suplex it, but I don't have to.
Hey, do the characters know that the tree is now friendly, or
If you believe me.
Yeah, something was said. So
Yeah. Could you repeat yourself again, B? I kind of talked over you and missed what you said. Sorry.
Well, I said earlier that it was friendly now, or it shouldn't attack us for the moment.
All right. Then if nobody's gonna make any attacks, I'm gonna go ahead and just put the initiative off to the side.
And there goes my negative 255 initiative.
A well-spent fumble,
Yeah.
and
True.
appropriately spent too.
Yeah. Although my shield is confirmed to be broken.
So the tree is, at this point, like I said, acting almost as a wounded animal. A bee, you said you want to try and get off the ice, right?
Yes.
Do you have the ability to communicate with plants or animals?
Animals, but I don't think I have anything for plants.
All right, interpretive dance time.
Yeah, I only have speak of animals.
Give me a handle animal with disadvantage.
Okay.
Actually, it's charmed, which would give you advantage, so cancel out. So just go ahead and give me a handle animals check. Or animal handling or whatever.
It's okay. I believe. I believe. I should have believed.
Alright. Where do you want it to go?
Well, since the time is limited, probably away. Off in the opposite direction to the east.
No, the tree essentially limps away. Almost kind of sad to see it departing from your presence, but it understands.
V is also kind of sad about it.
And I suppose if you sent it away, that's that then.
Yep.
Go ahead and just
All right.
clear out the initiative, and there we go.
Those poor trees. I hope we can get the elements under control again before too much more happens.
Anybody have anything to say in reaction to that?
I mean, that's what we're here for. Figuring this out, probably putting a stop to it.
Yes. I'd rather not be sneak attacked again.
I wasn't aware that trees usually did this sort of thing.
I was taught that trees were my friend.
Side note, it's not uncommon for the plant life to actually attack passerby, even in the valley you guys come from, but yes, it is a little unusual for full-grown trees to go vicious. The shrubberies, that's relatively normal, all things considered.
I deal with that all the time.
Yeah, well, actually, yes, because remember, the whole idea behind this is the predators are around, but they're not a threat because nature itself is killing them.
Hmm.
That's why there aren't like developed towns in a sense, or why there's not a lot. Why the world is sort of that's why it's sort of a primitive world, because the world itself is hostile to intelligent life.
The other day I was watering my plants, and then the shrubbery started attacking me.
Pretty much, they started giving me lip because I wasn't giving enough water, and then they smacked me. It was horrible.
You treat the plants right, and they'll treat you right in return.
Do you have any idea how sassy Sage is? Seriously.
So you're saying that predators aren't a threat, right?
Predators are a threat. It's just
They are if you run into one, I imagine.
pretty much they
They're just
will
not-
try to. They will try to eat you. They're just not exactly plentiful. They're not a major threat because they're too busy trying to not be killed by plants.
It's rough.
I just haven't thought too hard about Poppy's eagle powers.
No, you can straight up be like, yeah, I'm the freaking aspect of the eagle. Like that's a thing in this particular setting. Like having bear rugs actually is completely impossible.
So,
What?
how about that magic circle?
Completely impossible?
Having bear rugs is actually possible. There are bears.
Yeah.
That said, yes, about
Yes,
that magic circle.
but only savages would make rugs of them.
Does anybody wish to investigate the circle closer now that there are less hostile plants?
Yes.
I would like to, but what could I roll for that? What do I have?
Either nature or arcana, and if you want to try another skill, go ahead and try and make a case for it, and see if you can make a good argument as to why that skill would be applicable.
I mean, I guess my go-to would have just been investigation, but that's the same roll as nature for me, so I'll just roll that. Trying again. Hey,
Okay then.
now that I have a look at it, I know exactly what's going on here.
Well, out of fairness, investigation and nature will yield two different results, since investigation is more concerned with the physical and nature in this regard is concerned with the metaphysical. But now that you're close, yes, foul magic has been done here. Terrible, unnatural things have happened, and as a result, you're sort of seeing the fallout of that tear in the natural order of things. You can even tell from whence this came, like the origin of where this happened. And
Oh right, because this was like a teleportation thing, wasn't it?
correct. This is a
So
teleportation.
I can
circle.
tell where it teleported from.
Yes, and you
Okay.
sense the magic of your peoples involved here.
That could be ominous.
Start pointing
Now-
hooves.
Now, why on earth an ice-fused teleportation spell would originate from an active volcano? That's a good question.
And like the race of fire horses.
Indeed.
Oh, I got
Also,
heals, thanks.
Also, we know fire things came out of the portal, so that's.
Antipode.
You seem troubled, Zhao. Is it Zhao?
Yes, it's Zhao.
Yeah, everyone's names are pinned in the A Mother's Heart channel with their username conveniently located next to them. In fact, I have it open at all times.
It's also on the characters tab. But yes, I get the feeling my own people were involved in this somehow. And that's very troubling.
That is troubling. I thought they'd be so nice.
Yeah. And not doing whatever this is. This is going to be quite the report I'm going to give when I get back.
Does anybody else wish to do anything in regards to this circle before I move on?
No, I don't think so.
Does anyone want to try to smash it? Because it's ice, you know?
Would that help?
Well, I mean, just to see what would happen, right?
As long as it wouldn't.
I'm just going to
As long as
take
it
a
wouldn't hurt.
couple steps backwards.
What is he gonna do?
What'd you say, B?
As long as it doesn't hurt.
What's he gonna do?
He's going to smash it.
What? Smash
the-
it.
The suggestion was given to smash it.
Sorry, I'm lagging.
Get off the circle.
Yes,
I did.
The idea has been proposed to try and destroy this thing and undo what's been done.
Well, I mean, it can't possibly be good for this place. Best to get rid of it while we can.
All right.
Are these trees surrounding it actually like dead and leafless?
Yes, they were. They appear to have. Whether they died when the spell went off or they died since then, you don't know. But they are dead.
Maybe they were dead right before, and just this little patch of trees was dead, and it was just a coincidence that they warped in here.
You're a druid, yes?
Yes.
I'm gonna let you finish. But as a druid, you know these trees were probably very alive and well.
Happy little trees.
Yes, they were
And,
happy little
and those
trees.
fire creatures were just trying to make friends earlier. They're just really, really bad at it.
Yes. Well, you see, it's a cultural misunderstanding. See, they're fire
I mean,
creatures.
Poppy would believe that.
Fire is a good thing among their people, so they try to spread it around.
Fire.
Exactly. So setting each other fire is warm welcome.
Fire good.
Fire bad.
Fire good.
All right, are we breaking this thing or not?
All right. For those of you who wish to,
Do I need to keep standing off to the side?
for those of you who wish to participate in cleaning the area up, I will need. Give me 3 nature, or let me see. Let me look at the skills list. 3 nature, religion, arcana, or even medicine.
Can I make a strength check to break the ice?
You said
Yes, actually.
nature, religion, medicine, or
Arcana, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm
Essentially,
getting
the
all kinds of
knowledge,
use out of the nature skill
the
today.
knowledges.
the knowledge is except for history.
I will roll
Yeah.
religion.
Poppy,
Okay.
go ahead and give me a strength check. Actually,
I'm waiting for that
because-
strength check before I do anything else.
I'm gonna rage because apparently we're not fighting today.
And that just makes you so mad.
Bleh.
Not quite enough.
Whack it again. I have like 10 of these.
Can one of the
Alright, go for it.
Longma attempt to melt the ice?
Okay, there we go, right?
All right.
Actually, okay, you go first. Let's see.
After you, sir.
Could I use a perception check to look around for a large rock?
Certainly. You have
Is
found
the
one.
Kraken?
You have found a large rock. Thankfully, this one isn't feathered.
Okay, I'm going to try to pick up the rock and fly over the ice circle.
All right, go ahead and give me a. Give me a ranged attack roll with advantage.
I'm gonna BRB.
Okay.
So that would be wait, with proficiency or no proficiency?
No proficiency. You're not proficient with giant rocks.
Whoops.
What if but Poppy is because she has Tavern Brawler. So what if Poppy picked up the rock and you picked up Poppy?
Then it'd have to be proficient in unicorn, I think, and that doesn't work either.
Add 3 to that natural 20.
Okay. Right. So Juno, I'm guessing you were planning on assisting with this cleanup.
In some way, yes.
Okay. Give me. It doesn't exist, but give me 9 knowledge checks and take the best 3 of them.
Any knowledge checks?
Well, except for history.
Okay. Well,
So I was also going to help. I was just waiting to see how the rock turned out.
Essentially, so what happened is, so Poppy gave you advantage by physically breaking up the ice. And then Diambu just crit his ability to assist. So I said, screw it, roll 3 times and take the best.
wait, how many knowledge checks did you say?
9.
Well, essentially you're making 3, but you're rolling 9 times.
Nine total, keep 3.
Keep 3.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm gonna say half of these are nature and half are religion.
Okay. Okay. Well, the good news is, after a bit of work, you guys managed to clean things up.
Hey.
Hey.
The trees, of course, unfortunately, still dead.
They'll feed the other plants, though. It'll be fine.
But you've gotten the thing cleaned up, and that which has been turned wrong is now right and back to its proper order of things. Well, nature waste not, whatnot.
Hmm.
For good nature, I'll stand where the circle used to be and cast plant growth to help all the other plants retake the area.
You know what I'm gonna do with that?
What you gonna do, Poppy?
Going to
I also appreciate the fact that you just
there we go.
they're almost perfectly framed by the trees surrounding you, do you know?
Yeah, I'm standing where the circle was.
Like, it's almost as if it was intentional.
It was intentional. I moved myself here.
No, I mean, it's almost as if like I built a frame knowing someone would stand in the center of it. Well, the plants begin growing, and except for the dead trees, it doesn't take long before it looks like it's back to normal.
It's actually in a 100-foot radius too, so whatever that is.
Oh boy.
Okay,
it's
well,
like
there's a lot of
20?
undergrowth now.
So, hang on, how far?
Thankfully-
And Poppy was helping with this spell.
And thankfully, you have a ranger. So, despite the fact that you've successfully
So
made
the whole map. All right.
despite the fact that you've now turned it all into like super difficult terrain, you have a ranger, so it doesn't matter. So don't worry
It's
about it.
fine.
We're out of combat. I can fly
I'm
for an
a
hour.
druid.
Fine.
This is the way things should be.
This is true. All right. So, is there anything else anybody wants to do before we move on?
I don't think so.
Anything anybody
Or,
wants
at least,
to say?
or I at least am good.
Dan's gonna finally, he's gonna put those spider climbing slippers that aren't actually spider climbing slippers because flavor.
Is
He's
he-
gonna climb up a tree, and he's gonna look around for any danger that might be there.
All right. Go ahead, give me a perception check.
Well then,
That's a pretty good perception.
his one eye sees all.
Hold on. I have to do a secret thing. Also, you can whisper directly to people so that it's not visible in the main chat.
Yes, stars.
By pressing /W and then space and then start typing the name of the person you want to whisper to, and you'll see an autofill function. All right, then we're gonna go. Oh right, yes. So to answer your question, hello.
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 Well, B sent me a secret hello, so I had to.
Hello.
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 So to answer, so in response to your perception, Ty, you see, or right, that's why I have to do that. Okay. Jambu, nothing that's a danger to your group. You do see, of course, the odd dangerous thing here and there. You recognize that plant there is dangerous. You think you see some, like, that's a fox over there and maybe a panther over there or something like that. But nothing that will pose an actual threat to you or your friends, or I guess associates at this point. And even from here, you can spot far off in the distance the volcanic mountain of Hoshan. And remind me, what is your? Did you grow up in Hoshan, or did you leave at an early age?
Dan did grow up in Woshan, but he left a few years back
Okay,
and hasn't returned since.
gotcha. Did he leave on good terms or bad terms?
Uncertain terms.
Mostly neutral terms, leaning more towards bad.
Okay. Then perhaps it is with mixed feelings as you look upon your your former home, and you realize that the once fiery mountain is dormant.
What do your long eyes see?
Okay, let me think what to say. How far is this tree up? Could I yell down to the people below?
Yes.
Um,
An awfully tall tree not to be able to put you out of shouting distance.
Hey, this is a nature campaign.
True.
he's gonna yell down to the others. I don't think the volcano is supposed to be not glowing.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
I remember it glowing when I still lived there.
Wait, what?
Nani?
I have apparently been away from home for way too long.
Normally it's it's an active volcano.
Normally it's a volcano.
Is
It does
it-
volcano things, which is currently not doing apparently.
Exactly.
Is that really a bad thing?
It's a sign of ominous
It's a
change.
horrible thing.
So
There's no
yes,
fire.
that's about as bad as any other place doing what it used to do.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, it could have just stopped, couldn't it? I mean, there can't be anything so wrong with this, right?
We have ice magic fueled by Longma, and the volcano's gone out.
Has this sort of thing ever happened before?
Things are adding up in a way we don't want them to.
Vesper, was that
Oh, yeah.
question was that question in character?
It could be.
Well, was it intended in character or was it intended out of character? That way I know whether or not to respond.
I'll say it was in character.
Okay.
Well, would Hoshan be like visible like normally elsewhere in the area, or would you always have to climb to a tall tree to see it?
From the valley, you'd have to, because it's surrounded by mountains on the other side, you have to climb to the top of the mountain in order to see Hoshan. But generally speaking, it and the giant mountain in the center of the island are usually visible.
Okay.
Like,
So
you do have to climb to it. You usually have to go up high to see it because the sheer amount of plant life around you, but it's not hard to see.
But it's still an odd sight to see it not smoking and such.
Correct.
It,
So yes,
it,
this-
it saw the sign, no smoking. It was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir. This is a no smoking campaign now.
Well, yeah, because smoke is bad for the natures.
Exactly.
Eco-friendly.
So there you go. That I suppose that's out of character answer. Well, then, so I presume then the group wishes to continue on to the now quiet mountain.
And now I'm very eager to get back.
Yes.
Diet's gonna stick to the treetops. He's gonna like fly from treetop to treetop, keeping watch.
Something is rotten in the state of Longo.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and skip ahead a couple of days.
Alright.
The trip there is relatively smooth, all things considered. You hit a couple bumps here and there, the odd critter or two that threatened you, but nothing too terrible or dangerous.
And Poppy has not shut up about how excited she is.
Oh boy.
And
There's always a
And-
light inside of Bee's tent at night, which he apologizes about.
A lake inside of Bee's tent?
Yes, a lake. No, a light.
A light? Oh, a light.
Diet sleeps in the trees. Doesn't come down to camp or anything. Kind of just sticks to the trees and doesn't really interact with the group.
I set up a hammock.
No, he
Poppy.
Bear
Poppy
brand.
sleeps by the fireplace. She sleeps dangerously close to it.
Juno sleeps where it's best to sleep. At the time.
Underground?
I mean, if there's caves available.
Also, I apologize in advance for the fact that the grid on the map and the actual grid itself don't line up.
That's fine. I actually hadn't noticed until you pointed it out.
That happens
How
all
could
the
you?
time in Roll20, and it infuriates me, but nothing you can do.
As you reach the foot of the mountain, the sides of it are as desolate as ever, and you can see various denizens roaming it. It is best to steer clear of these denizens. Not everything that lives on the slopes of Hoshan
Wait, where'd you go?
is friendly to nature. You
Did
went
Poppy-
to the other side of the map.
Very
I
impressive.
get there.
Gone.
Advanced scouting.
Like, I saw you just zoom clear across. I was like, well, okay then. See you later.
How'd that happen?
And as you reach the lip of the caldera and look inside, for those of you who have never been to Hoshan before, what you see before you is probably one of the more fantastical sights you've seen in your life. The mountain sides are dangerous and rife with all sorts of horrible creatures. So the Longma, to survive, have actually built essentially floating villages that float on the bed of lava in the middle of the caldera. Some of these are connected with stone bridges or whatever else have you. And as a result, getting to where they live is very difficult. And since it's active lava, very few creatures outside of Longma themselves can survive. That said, when you come over the cusp of it, you see something that is, well, let me show you.
Oh my god, that art is amazing. Thank you, Theus.
You see what the Longmen of the party recognize this as one of the forward defense posts. It is staffed as normal, but first off, the lava itself is, well, a lot of the lava is semi-hard. You sort of see bits of it are moving very slowly. Some of it has sort of become hard and whatever have you. The solid red area on this map, versatile by hoof. Although you probably don't want to spend a lot of time on there. In the dead center of this post, however, you see what appears to be a reindeer, who is, well, sort of larger than life. And all the Longma sort of stand around with vacant gazes. And as the reindeer shouts out commands. And this is the sight that greets your eyes as you cross over into the caldera.
Crap, that reindeer is giant.
It's gargantuan.
Is this reindeer on the map? I'm not seeing it.
Yep.
It's like
Oh.
pretty far down.
Middle of the outpost. Like dead center.
I'm zoomed in a lot.
Oh. Zoom out then.
No, I refuse.
Okay.
And I shall help you.
Then navigate across the bridge.
No, I see it. Oh, where's she going?
Oh god, what's happening?
Stomp, stomp. The ground starts shaking.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Is she really that big?
She's not
Apparently, yeah.
that big, but not too far from it.
Okay. I hold my hoof over this beautiful piece of hardened lava.
It's extraordinarily hot.
I do not-
find any reindeer here.
I pull my hoof away from the extraordinarily beautiful hardened lava.
It's traversable. It's just really flipping hot.
Yeah, lava is one of those look but don't touch things.
Is this llama
it?
advice?
Yeah.
Will this hurt my hooves to put them on?
I mean, if you go quickly, maybe you'll be okay.
Yeah, if you go quickly, I'd recommend ending as few turns as possible on it. Let me put it that way.
Don't trip.
Give me a second.
I can attest to that.
Give me a second. Okay,
Honestly,
I just
I've got
double move across it.
I've got small amounts of flight. I'm just going to abuse that at some point.
Okay, I'm fine.
All right. Is anybody else going to do that as Poppy sprints across at full speed?
Well,
I mean, Poppy full speed is like 18 squares, so
Okay, near full speed.
I think she would make it off like make it through really quickly.
It's an ow, 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 okay. Whew.
That was beautiful, wonderful.
So, the root of the question is: anybody else going? Is anybody else going towards the centaur? Is anybody following after Poppy?
well, we don't really have much of a choice now.
Can't Juno cool it down with a tidal wave?
Just send a tidal wave across the volcano.
Yeah.
I don't think that would. That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Does the flying thing sounds like a good idea? All right, go ahead and.
Can the flying party members offer the non-flying party members assistance?
I'm pretty sure I can't. 5 strength.
Oh, jeez. How?
Well then.
He's small.
Well, to be fair, llama flight doesn't seem to work off of muscle strength.
Okay, but if I'm trying to carry something,
Fair point. Your hooves are gonna give out.
I mean, I might stay up in the air, but if I lose my grip,
Hang on.
Small.
Juno, I'm coming! I'm gonna pick up Juno and carry her back.
honestly, I wasn't even going to cross just yet. Actually, I'm wondering if I can make a stealth roll.
Juno, are you opposed to this pick up and carry?
She's surprised by this, but it happens too quick for her to react.
All right. And B, are you hanging back or are you crossing?
No, she does not want to cross this.
Fair enough.
I can give you a ride too.
Poppy, hold on, I'm
No, that's
coming.
Hold on a second. Xiao, you said you're giving me you're hiding?
Yep. I don't like this situation at all. Also, I'm 30 feet away from people.
Oh, we sure are.
Oh. Well,
All right. You find a nice crag to hide yourself into, and as the three of you make it across, the
it'll be over here.
reindeer turns and notices the group, and she's an extraordinarily beautiful reindeer. Like, wow! Like, holy cow! She's unbelievably gorgeous. Like, is this reality kind of gorgeous? And she points a hoof, opens her mouth. Get him!
Oh.
We'll kill them?
Yes. In a voice that sounds like a horrible death. Like, ow, that was not pleasant to listen to.
And she was so hot too.
No, she's cold.
Don't say this out loud.
So, incoming music warning.
Oh, better turn off mine.
I see pretty girls everywhere I go.
Was
Everywhere
this
I
the
go.
music you were warning us about?
Thanks for the warning, man.